Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please remain standing. Ricardo Ponce will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All right. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. All right. Thank you for joining us this evening. With our first address of welcome, I would like to introduce Senior Class President Darilis Figueroa Alvarez.
Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay. First, I would like to welcome all of you guys to the graduation of the class of 2019. Thank you all for being here. It is an extreme honor to speak to you all today. First, I would like to say to my classmates, guys, we made it. It took us 4 years in high school, but 6 years in UPCS, and we finally did it. Finally, we get to see some new faces. The same 32 people for 6 years can be a bit boring, just my opinion. But I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. A lot of you guys have taught me how to have tougher skin, and many have taught me how to reach out and have a voice. My advice for you, fellow classmates, is to live life to the fullest. I know that's so cliche, trust me. I figured that out. But live life. Don't let anyone hold you back. We all think living means to snap everything that we do to the world so that we can actually prove that we have lives. But try to put down the phone and actually enjoy the food that you just snapped. Put down the phone and actually laugh with your friends and don't just snap the moment. I wish you all the best in life. I know we all are going to make it far in life, and I couldn't be prouder. I will miss you all. I'll miss all of you. I will even miss even the teachers. You guys have helped me so much, and I'm very grateful for you all. I wanted to take this moment today to say how grateful I am for this school and for the opportunities that it has given me. This school has really shaped me into the person I am today and opened so many doors for me. In this school, I was able to make friends. I was able to network with a senator. I even received the Christian A. Herder Scholarship in the 10th grade, and I never thought that would have happened, but that school has opened that opportunity for me. I'm on the stage right now because the faculty in this school has never given up on me, and I am forever thankful. Now, for the next years of our lives, Brandeis, Worcester State, Framingham State, Boston College, Quinsigamond Community College, Becker, UMass Boston, UMass Dartmouth, UMass Lowell, and UMass Amherst, Clark University, Anna Maria, Porter and Chester, and Hudson University are all gaining very intelligent scholars, and I couldn't be prouder of them. And this year we also have two amazing classmates who have enrolled in the U.S. Marines, and we are thankful for them. I truly wish you all the best, and you all deserve to walk this stage tonight. I'll see you all in 10 years.
Students, parents, friends, teachers, families, Dr. Meade Montague, Superintendent Benenda, School Committee Member McCullough, and Counselor Toomey, welcome to the 2019 UPCS commencement exercises. This year, in Worcester Public Schools, the principals of the schools have been considering what our vision of a graduate of the Worcester Public Schools is. And I'll tell you, if you ever needed a summary of what a UPCS graduate is, attend our Senior Gateway presentations. Truthfully, many of our students could already tell you what a UPCS grad should look like. And at UPCS, we put a lot on our students. We expect them to be active learners, to take ownership of not only their schoolwork, but indeed our school. We expect them to work both independently and with others, to accept challenges and to challenge themselves. We want them to know when to follow rules, but also to be creative outside-of-the-box thinkers. As you know, most UPCS teachers went here to Clark University and here to adhere to the motto that asks students to challenge convention and change our world. The students before us tonight spoke elegantly during their Gateway presentations on the themes that I believe will make them successful adults. They spoke of learning to understand different perspectives, of overcoming challenges, of learning through their jobs and internships, of forming after-school clubs based on their own interests. These students are reflective and compassionate. They spoke of helping others and being helped by others. They spoke of being mentored by older students and of mentoring the younger students themselves. They spoke of loving and helping their families and how their families have loved and helped them. The students before us tonight are passionate. They have developed deep interests in tackling the tough issues of our day and have made plans to study these issues in college and in life. These students are mature and are involved in much more, actually, than I was at their age. They take a lot on. So my one piece of advice tonight is to continually search for balance in all things, in your work, in your relationships, in arguments, in politics. It's very tempting to only see through one lens or feel that you must think a certain way or take arguments to their extreme or take on more and more on yourself or even to feel stuck going in one direction. But you've shown us that you are reflective. So I would ask you to continually reflect on achieving balance in your own lives. Ask yourself where you stand and how you will move forward. Continue to be sometimes funny, but sometimes serious, to be helpful to others and also willing to accept that help. I have no doubt at all that you will all become productive members of our community. So I ask that you come back often and share your experiences with our students, and I look forward to seeing everything that you accomplish. Thank you and congratulations. And now, for our valedictorian's address, I would like to bring up to the lectern Janelle Rosario.
Just turn this down here. Wow. Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to start off by welcoming the family members, friends, and esteemed guests and faculty who are here to help us celebrate such a monumental moment in our lives. It is because of all of you that we are here, about to embark on the new journey that is life. I would like to take a moment to thank the teachers who have devoted their lives to getting students up on this stage year after year. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the class of 2019 for all the hard work you have done to be able to get on this stage. We, the class of 2019, have always thought of ourselves as the guinea pigs, always being the ones to test out a new curriculum or exam or simply a new way of doing things at UPCS. However, over the course of these 6 years together, it is because of those new experiences that we have grown to become the young adults we are today. Over the years, we have had our ups and downs, late night studying or trying to just finish an assignment, but in the end, we come here together as a unified class. We have made memories we will always remember, from late night carpool karaoke's, barn fires to celebrate birthdays, to class trips, such as the farm trip, and I'm sure some of us can recall the events that took place on the farm trip. It's moments like coffee house, trips to the Big E, our senior trip, to bats infesting our classrooms that we will carry with us wherever we go. Although I hope that last one didn't leave any emotional scarring for anybody. While some of us might never remember how to find a tangent line or recall what happened in Engo v Vitale, sorry, and probably still not know how to use a semicolon in a couple years from now, the life lessons we have learned from UPCS are the ones we will always remember. UPCS taught us that one of the most important aspects in life is to have a sense of community in order to thrive when it seems like you can't make it on your own. All of our teachers have taught us that sometimes it's okay to give something a rest, whether it be through meditation or through some diffuse time. And one of the most important lessons I believe we should all take with us is that sometimes the end result isn't always as great as the journey it took to get there. And sometimes you hope for a good And although you hope for a good outcome, the growth and development that happened within you all will always be the most important in building who you are as a person, no matter what something says on paper. All of us will leave here and start anew. Some of us going to college, some to the workforce, some of us to the military, and some of us will venture out to find out who they are and who they want to be. But whatever it may be, I believe in my heart, just as any of you here today, that success will be the end result. Now, I could stand here and define what success is, but I think by doing that, I would limit the range of possibilities that could be labeled as success. Each of us in our own time will get to where we want to be and become who we want to become in this world. Now, it would be naive to think that this would be something that will go smoothly in the world we live in today. However, it is my hope that every single one of you will be able to find your own pocket of happiness in this world. And if you can't find it, build it. It has been these last 6 years that have readied us to become leaders in this world, leaders that this world desperately needs at the moment. I put my faith in every single one of you, as I, along with everyone else here, have witnessed all of us become the advocates we need to create change whenever an issue arises. As you walk out these doors today, leave with the notion that while taking care of yourself is most important, it is also important to give what you can, no matter how big or how small, to others. Through this, we will be able to extend the sense of community we have learned to love and cherish at UPCS to the world, wherever we may end up. It is also my hope that you don't discourage yourselves when it seems you've come to a stop and no longer know what to do. It's with every little step towards your goal that you gain success. The small successes in life are what will amount to the grand finale. And from the bottom of my heart, I truly believe that every single one of you deserves the best that life has to offer. Where we'll be 10, 15 years from now, who knows? But I hope most of us will come back to Worcester to celebrate our class reunion. And who knows, we might just do it listening to Voldevane's latest soundtrack, or maybe a mixtape between Clay and Anthony. But in the end, I know for every single one of us, it won't be a matter of if we succeed, but a matter of when. Congratulations, class of 2019.
At UPCS, we have something called the Promise Kept Award that each year goes to someone who has faced great challenges but has persevered, pushed themselves, and successfully prepared themselves for the next stage of life. The Promise Kept student this year has faced the same challenges we all have, on top of some that most of us haven't. He's taken full advantages of the promises of college and career readiness for all that UPCS was founded on, and has maintained a kindness, a sense of adventure, and a sense of humor that is sometimes relentless. This year's Promise Kept Award goes to Tin Nguyen. We also save for tonight the Principal's Award. Now, the student has already received several awards, but she deserves them all. And now another. This student has great grades, but this is not what the award is for. As much as any student I've ever met, this student is humble, helpful, and hardworking. Combine that with amazing grades and kindness and thoughtfulness and thoughtfulness, and you will end up with one of the most solid humans I know. Indeed, one of our faculty members recently referred to her as a calm, capable presence. You probably just got a sense of that in the previous speech, which is perfect for becoming an amazing nurse or nurse practitioner. This year's principal award goes to Janelle Rosario. All right, so back to the program. Our next speaker is Worcester School Committee Representative, Miss Molly McCullough.
Good evening, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here tonight with all of you for this monumental occasion. As I look out at your family and friends in the audience who are beaming with pride, it is an even bigger reminder of just how significant this moment is for all of you. It has been a long journey, and I'm sure the road at times hasn't been easy. With hard work and the support of your family, friends, and the teachers who are sitting here today, you made it, and you're on the verge of the next journey that you'll begin. Whether that's going off to college, going into the workforce, the military, or a plan that you're still working on developing, remember that you already have shown yourselves that you can achieve success if you set your minds to it, because you're sitting here today about to receive your high school diplomas. Soak this moment in. You deserve it. Be proud. You've earned this moment. When I asked your principal to share some things about your class with me, he shared that there were several defining moments for this class surrounding projects where you work together as a class to achieve common goals by recognizing each other's strengths, accepting each other's needs, and persevering through novel experiences. While we expect much of students and workers as individuals, having the skill set to work together with one another will be skills that are invaluable as you traverse the next roads on your journeys. Being able to problem solve, support one another, and challenge one another are invaluable skills. Certainly, individual strengths and perseverance are traits that are vital to success, but especially in times where we can see how division can break systems down, working together will be the way you, as the next generation, can work towards building things up. To me, this means that you have already learned life lessons that many adults still haven't embraced. I encourage you to go out there and seize the opportunity to live your best lives and continue making our world a better place. Embrace your individuality, but remember to lift each other up as you ascend to your next levels of success. I congratulate you all, the parents, families, friends, the students, teachers, principals, and administrators, and I wish you all the best as you move forward to your next adventure. And remember, we rise by lifting others. Thank you.
All right, our next speaker will be our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Maureen Benenda.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to speak to invited guests, faculty of University Park Campus School, parents, and students of the class of 2019. I want to thank the faculty of UPCS for your dedication to our graduates. It is actually your commitment of excellence and the personal relationships that you provide to these students that have prepared them for their future success. This faculty has led these students to pursue their passions, encourage them to value the journey each traveled to reach their goals, and insisted that they take responsibility for and ownership of their own learning. You have provided personalized learning tied to real-world application. Thank you for that. I'll give a round of applause. UPCS has educated the student scholars of this class of 2019 to be resourceful, reflective, and responsible. UPCS scholars approach new learning situations all with eagerness and confidence. While engaged in learning content, these graduates have demonstrated they can evaluate, analyze, infer from, retain, and apply information. The class of 2019 are thinkers. They are encouraged to practice, to notice, to inquire, and to experiment. One of my favorite quotes comes from Dr. Seuss, and it applies to each graduate of this UPCS class of 2019. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? UPCS is recognized for academic excellence. Graduates excel by participating in AP courses and classes at Clark University. They participate in civic activities, and they are accepted to the best universities. Graduates of the class of 2019 stand out. Graduates, continue to celebrate your journey. Finally, love yourself, be happy, have a great life. Congratulations to the class of 2019.
All right. So we come to the point in our program for the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Will the first row please rise? Darilis Marie Figueroa Alvarez. Janelli Rosario. Tui Tina Tran. Sorry. V. Lee. Ali Jean Pettingell. Kennedy Johnson. Tu Quinn Lee. Daniel Choppett. Michael Lopez. John Tran. Jones Osai Owusu. Eric Martinez. All right, first row, please be seated. That takes practice. Nadia Kamel. Jenny Nguyen. Jacqueline Morales. Hannah Gourmet. Stephanie Sarfo. Brianna Blaze. Tin Nguyen. Loon Nguyen. Gabriel Valez. Omar Santos Vega. Ricardo Ponce. Anthony No. Will the second row please be seated? Clay Johnson.
You missed the pass, but that's all right.
Kenny Bui. John Nguyen. Ricardo Melgoza. Jeriel Bueno. Voldevane Mboma. Will the class please rise? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the UPCS 2019 senior class.